This show is sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy.
Are you repeating the same relationship patterns? Therapy can help you figure out why. Visit BetterHelp.com/outside to break the cycle. And action on the episode. This is episode 134 of Podcast But Outside. This is the introduction. We recorded this at a wedding. It was really fun. It was Emily and Jamie's wedding in Maryland. Somewhere near DC. I think that was the state. If you want to book us for a wedding, you can contact us on our website. We'll respond to you. I've heard those have been going to spam, so check your spam, because I heard our responses are feeling spammy. Someone told me that.
Ours?
Yeah, I don't know. Someone said, oh, this was in my spam. I just saw your response.
Do all my texts go to your spam, too?
Yes, those also go to my spam.
Okay.
The music this week is by Dead Emerson, a friend of the bride and the groom. You can make your own theme song. Send it to us at podcastbutoutside@gmail.com. We got our live show in Los Angeles coming up Monday, March 28th at Dynasty Typewriter at 7 p.m. Our live show is truly so fun and wild and chaotic, and we're really proud of it, and we're excited to start doing it again this year. Please come to our first show of the year.
It's a good show. It makes my mouth go.
Tickets are like $20, and it's a whole $1 million worth of entertainment.
And patrons get $5 off.
It's true. Oh, I'm at the Telluride Comedy Festival this weekend, the town I grew up in, southwestern Colorado. If you happen to randomly be on a ski trip and you want to see me ski on stage on a comedy.
Ooh, and I will be in my house watching HBO Max.
Past sponsor of the podcast.
Yeah.
All right, free little plug. Thanks for watching or listening. Tell a friend about this show. And if you're new here from the wedding party, happy wedding to them. I hope they get married. No spoilers.
Ooh, I hear the wedding bells already.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Bye-bye.
Husband got a bride, didn't have to bribe. She must have really loved him if they're getting hitched tonight, oh my. Lady got a groom, nothing left to prove. They're handing off vows in a pretty crowded room, oh pretty open and the floor is pretty wide. Everybody's happy for the husband and the bride on podcast but outside at a wedding.
And welcome to Podcast But Outside.
Today is a very special day. We are here to celebrate the matrimony, the wedding of Jamie and Emily Connect, who are basically Cole and I's best friends.
Best friends as in we met them moments ago.
But more importantly, they just got married less than 10 minutes ago here in beautiful Maryland. We don't know what state we're in.
Is this Maryland or D.C.? Or is D.C. Maryland?
No, D.C. is not a state, actually.
Right.
We are near D.C. in a state. And it's beautiful to celebrate the wedding.
Look at all this land.
Look at all this land. We're here in the country. We're here on the East Coast. It's a beautiful fall East Coast wedding. And they just got married. They seem really lovely and nice. All the friends and family that are gathered here today are excited. For those of you who are not familiar with our show, my name is Andrew Michon.
And my name is the groom.
The groom?
Who stole wedding.
If you've never
the
heard
groom, the groom stole wedding.
And if you ever heard or watched our show before, the whole point of our show is for me and the groom to set up this table on the sidewalk and interview strangers who happen to be walking by. We have a sign on our table that says,
"Hi, pay guest on our podcast. We will pay you $1."
Smiley face. We're the only ethical podcast, the only podcast that pays its guests, and the only podcast that you can book for your wedding.
Sorry, I'm laughing because cameraman's laughing.
What are you guys laughing about? The groom thing?
I don't know.
Are you okay, Cam? You're crying. Our camera person is crying. Something is happening emotionally. Is it because of the wedding? He's tearing up.
Can you talk to us? Can you tell us what's so funny?
I'm just thinking about editing the name.
Oh, editing the name?
Thinking about writing the name.
The groom.
The groom. People book us for weddings. Jamie and Emily emailed us. They said, hey, can you do our wedding on the East Coast? It's in Maryland or something like that. And we said, yeah, sure. And then we booked an entire East Coast tour around it. We're doing our live shows. And it was kind of based around this wedding because we knew we would be coming out here for this.
This is true.
Well, look at that. Ask what that is and ask if we have it. Kim, what food? What food, that?
Excuse me.
Excuse me?
Excuse me.
Can we have one? What is it?
Can we try one?
What is it?
It's a cheeseburger slider.
Oh,
I'd
cheeseburger
love
slider.
a
He'd like
cheeseburger
one.
Slider. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
He'd like one. I'm not for me. What a nice.
Whose idea was it?
Ours.
Oh,
I know, whose idea was it?
well, it is our show, and then Jamie reached out to us because he's a fan. You want to sit down?
That is like the coolest thing. Yes, actually.
First
Yes.
guest.
Look at this. The pickle and tomato are on top of the
burger.
bun.
Top of the bun.
On top of the bun.
On top of the bun. Is
And
everything okay?
I don't have
Oh.
a plate to eat this with.
It's okay.
Okay.
Hey, what's your name?
Brian.
Brian, how
Brian.
are you?
Good. Doing wonderful.
That's your wife and your beautiful kids?
Yep.
2 boys?
2 boys.
Nice.
6 and 3.
6 and 3. They look so... I love their matching suits.
Absolutely.
Where do you live, Brian?
We live right in Columbia.
Okay.
We've lived there for 4 years. We're probably about to move
To where?
to probably out here.
Where are we?
This
In?
is
Are
like-
we in
this is
Maryland
like-
right now?
Yeah. Where are you guys from?
Los Angeles.
Okay, so you came all the way out from Los Angeles to be here
Yeah.
just because Jamie asked you to?
Well, that was
That is the best thing I've ever heard.
So, what state are we in right now?
Maryland.
Okay, I was right.
Yeah. So Columbia, Maryland is like central Maryland. We're probably going to move a little bit out west. It's very
Just a little more
interesting.
space?
It's
You want a little
so
more space?
interesting. Just a little bit more space.
What do you do for work, Brian?
I'm a full-time wedding photographer.
Oh my gosh! So
Yes.
you know the wedding game.
I do know.
But you're
the
off the
wedding
clock
game.
today 'cause
I
you're
am
friends
off
with
the
them.
clock. I'm chilling. I'm
That's so
I'm
funny.
sitting here interviewing with you guys.
That's great.
Are you judging the other photographers?
Totally. Yeah, it's like
placement.
every single time I look over, I'm like, God, man, she should just change the way she's pointing and like angles and shadows. That's all I'm thinking about.
You're like, God, she should actually
Gosh.
push that button and take a
You know,
picture.
seriously. Her name is Marie, and she's such a good
Is she a
friend of mine.
coworker? You know her?
She's amazing.
Very
Yeah,
funny.
she's amazing.
You know,
Did they try to ask you and you were like, no, I just want to enjoy it?
No, yeah, absolutely. No, not at all. It wasn't anything like that.
Okay.
It was,
So are you offended they didn't ask you?
I am super, super offended. And I even said to Jamie, I was like, Jamie, why wasn't I the first you asked? And he
Yeah.
was like, I just don't like you. And I was fine with that. But he still, for some reason, invited me to my wedding. To his wedding.
You know what's
So
funny
I'm
is
pretty happy about that.
you are probably
Hey
the
there.
only person here who actually knows how we feel.
Yeah.
Which is being at a stranger's wedding and like trying to
Just trying to make content, trying to
Yeah.
engage with people. Like,
So we truly do not know an iota about Jamie or Emily. What's up with them and their marriage?
I feel like they've been together since they were born.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's like that's relatively accurate.
Yeah.
And they have been just such an incredible source of joy to our entire community. Most of us met each other at a church called Grace Community Church, and most of us actually have since kind of moved on.
Sure,
from
moved
there,
on.
but, yeah,
But that was the
but, yeah.
roots. And what do you? What got you into wedding photography?
I was managing an IT team at a school, and they needed pictures at the school, and so
So you just took some pictures.
I started taking pictures, and then slowly but surely people started hiring me.
Oh,
What's up, dude? It's good to see you, man.
Oh,
Holy cow.
What's
Carl.
up with this? You know the hottest
Carl's
guy
looking
here?
good. Yeah, seriously.
How do you know the
I
hottest
know
guy
the
here?
hottest guy here.
That is awesome.
He is the most attractive by far, and he's got the most boats, I think.
Damn.
Do you have the most boats of anybody here?
You want to talk to us a little bit?
I think that he does.
Carl?
I think that Carl, out of everyone here, the most attractive.
Come on in, Carl. Come on in.
You guys are cool.
Come on,
You guys are
guys.
cool.
Good to meet you.
No, we
Good
we
to
know we
meet
do.
you.
Okay.
We know we do. Don't worry. I promise you. 3 years.
Yeah.
3 years down.
Yeah.
Hey, Carl. We hear you own some boats. You're a boater?
Are you a
as
boat?
in
I am a boat.
Look at that chain, man. It's gorgeous.
Is this your girlfriend
It's
or
gorgeous.
Yes.
sister? Or?
This
Okay,
is the
cool.
Sarah Long.
Sarah
What's up, Sarah Long?
Hey, Sarah Long.
Hey, I'm next.
Yeah, we want to talk
okay.
to you, Sarah. Yeah, we want to talk to you.
Okay.
Too much your time, guys.
Okay, no, hey, we love you so much, Brian. And see you, Brian.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Come on in here. Yeah. We got to get into your guys' relationship, fix all your issues.
Yeah.
Oh, there's not enough.
Right.
Listen,
Hey,
Sarah's the name. Leather
Sarah.
pants are the game.
Really? It's a
Whoa.
hot day. It's kind of humid out here.
Not human enough for these babies.
I guess
Wow.
not. And what do you both do for work?
I'm a nurse at Johns Hopkins.
Whoa, that's serious.
hmm
How long you done that?
Like a month.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so new.
How brutal is it?
It's pretty brutal out there.
hard to
I
be
will
a nurse.
say. Yeah, it is.
Even outside of the pandemic, being a nurse is a very tough job.
Nobody's died on me.
Sarah, you are so pretty. It is insane. Write that down.
It's the pantsuit.
She is a nurse at Hopkins.
And what do you do?
Killing it. And I, for the past year, have been making vaccines.
What?
manufacturing the COVID vaccine.
That's amazing. Which one
Whoa.
specifically?
AstraZeneca, and
Oh.
then our company does Moderna as well.
Oh, that's what I'm. That's what's in me.
So
That's what's coursing through my veins.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So
Yeah.
step 3 is the microchip insertion.
Sure.
Wow.
So was your company doing other stuff before COVID, or like what?
Yeah, they do gene therapy. So
Interesting.
for children with like muscular dystrophy, they can make
Huh.
certain vector proteins that will target DNA sequences and alter the sequence.
Are you working in is it a lab?
So
or is
I would
it
be in manufacturing clean rooms.
Okay.
But so for the past, that was like 11 months. Just last week, I started biotech sales role.
How big are the facilities where the vaccine is manufactured?
They're fat. Yeah, they're fat
Yeah.
sweets. Sweet. They're sweet, but they're fat. They're tender.
They're tender? Wait,
yeah.
The vaccine facilities are tender?
Yeah. So basically, you got to get.
Don't get the non-tender ones.
Oh, really?
Only the tender.
Is that
Tender-
Johnson & Johnson?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah.
ooh, yeah,
That
yeah,
is
yeah,
a
yeah.
classic non-tender vaccine.
Non-tender.
Yeah.
And avoid those at all costs.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about a relationship? Are you guys in relationships?
He?
I am.
And
You are?
I'm newly in one.
Okay. So we've been dating for 8 months as
Oh.
of today or yesterday.
Oh.
Yesterday.
How'd you guys meet?
Fine.
Oh, her memory.
We met on Hinge.
Oh,
Hingers.
Hinge.
Whoa.
Hinge
Yep.
Thursday.
Speak
It was
it
it
out.
was the pandemic. We couldn't meet anybody, so we hopped on Hinge for a few
Hinge.
days.
And that's cool.
Yeah.
You found a real relationship from it.
It was cool. Yeah.
I met the girl I'm currently seeing on a dating app as well. To be honest, she doesn't even know we're dating, nor has she met me. But in my mind, we are definitely a couple.
And I'm almost in love.
yeah, I'm getting there. Okay, so you guys have been
Nice.
dating for 8 months from Hinge.
What is one question you have for us, either as a couple, since you guys are both in relationships,
Mhm.
or just one question
It's
for
mine's
each,
so new. She
each of
honestly,
us?
she has not met me, so I don't know if I would quite call
Right,
it a
right,
relationship.
right. Yeah, your situation's a little
It's
different.
so new, yeah.
It's a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, what is our question? Okay,
Right, one question.
For
individually
Or
or
It
as a
looks
as a couple?
like
Love.
you have one.
Yeah.
I always
goal.
look like that. That's
Oh.
just my face.
Okay.
Yeah. He's got resting question face.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
No, it's-
resting
he's got
question.
serious RQF.
Yeah.
He's just
I
like
got RQF.
this all the time. He's
Serious RQF.
Yeah.
like, wow,
I got to work on my RQF.
biggest
I would say
RQF
that.
I've ever seen. That was pretty awesome. You got me with that. I was
Yeah.
like, he has to have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How soon after you guys matched on Hinge did you meet up in person?
That's your question?
No, I'm curious just because of the pandemic. I'm just
That's
curious.
the preface question. November 30th, first time she reached out to me on Hinge first. Let's.
I did.
You did. You
Okay.
did. She said, "Oh, sick mountains."
Can I tell you what our intern's opening line is on
Yes.
dating apps?
Yeah, I want to hear.
It's, do you like Starbucks? That's what he says. He's
Does
got
it?
Which every single girl says yes.
It's an easy.
Yes. Oh my
You do love
gosh.
it.
It's an easy one.
You know me so
Yeah.
well.
I got him into Starbucks.
That's
he
awesome.
got into it recently when we were in Seattle on tour. So
Nice.
my other question, I guess my question
Before that, he
is,
wasn't.
what do you guys want out of life, either individually or separately?
I want to have a lifelong of serving each other. Yeah, and getting to know your heart so
that it?
deeply.
That's nice. And what about you?
The opposite of what?
You want to abandon him as quickly as possible? Move to
Yeah.
Hawaii?
No, I mean that was
Take,
that was
take.
great. I mean, I think that I want the same thing, like serving each other, just being intentional about, especially in our relationship, just knowing what each other needs and like being intentional about that. I think that's how a relationship lasts and flourishes and really is like just the peak. Like that's how you can have a really fulfilling relationship. So I want that too.
Andrew, should we take a break from wedding to thank sponsors?
No spoilers though. Are they going to get married?
They already.
Today we would like to thank Care Of.
Care of.
Care Of is a subscription service that ships high-quality, personalized vitamins, supplements, and powders conveniently to your door every month.
Wow, I love that.
All you do is you take a short, in-depth quiz about your health goals and lifestyle and get personally tailored recommendations based on your answers. You can stick with what Care Of recommends and change up your pack at any time. These are great. Look at this, the packaging here. It's beautiful. You put this on your counter, you put it in your cabinet, and then you open each little individual pack. And look, it says, "Hi, Cole." And these are for, who are these for again?
That's me.
Oh, yes.
You goof. And then there's a little quote on it. Today's quote: "Who you are today, ... That's who you are. Be brave, be amazing, be worthy." Shonda Rhimes. See, I've been telling you this.
What do you mean Shonda Rhimes?
Shonda Rhimes. Well,
Wasn't a single rhyme in there.
No.
What false advertising?
Well-
More like Shonda don't rhyme.
But Shonda inspire.
Yeah, Shauna did inspire, actually. That's true. Care of's personalized packs are made from plant-based compostable film. Oh, you're going to take it right now?
I'm going to take it now. I haven't taken them yet today.
Okay.
That was a lot to swallow.
Yes, but it's also the perfect amount because they made it specifically for you. I got some vegan omega-3s. I got some kind of like immune-boosting mushroom stuff. I got so many cool pills that I get to take every day.
I got whey protein.
Oh, you got protein? Yeah, I got some plant-based protein. And you can tell them your dietary restrictions. I'm vegan, so I don't eat a lot of stuff. The only things they recommend to you are things that fit within your diet that you're allowed to take.
You're vegan?
Yes.
Huh.
And I think you guys should try it as well. They'll put your name on there, or you can tell them your name is Cole or Andrew, and you can act like you're us taking our vitamins, and then you might get strong and buff like the two of us guys. For
50% off your first Care of order, go to takecareof.com and enter code OUTSIDE50.
That's 50% off your first Care of order by going to takecareof.com and enter code OUTSIDE50. Get a personalized vitamin recommendation for you thanks to Care of. Go take their quiz.
Go take their quiz and then go swallow.
Quizzes are fun now. Alert.
Alert. Next, sponsor time.
Green
Thank you,
Green Chef. Green Chef makes cooking easy so you can spend less time stressing and more time enjoying delicious home-cooked meals.
Green Chef offers 35 nutritious and flavorful options to choose from every week, featuring premium, clean ingredients that are seasonally sourced for peak freshness.
Whether you're looking for carb-conscious, gluten-free, plant-based, or calorie-conscious options, or you just want to have delicious, balanced dishes, Green Chef has flavorful, good-for-you recipes that are sure to satisfy. Green Chef is great. They make really good stuff. You're able to cook new food that you didn't otherwise think. They recently sent us a package, and I made these Korean-style tofu tacos with spicy sriracha slaw, candied peanuts, and cilantro. I'm vegan, and it was, as I said, and I never ever said that before.
Wait, you're vegan?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever clarified that.
They sent me some stuff. I had some orzo with veggies and sausage. It was very yummy.
Yeah, you smelled like orzo for weeks after that. It was awesome.
Yeah, you know what they say, 1984, George Orwell.
George Orzo. I love that book. It makes me think, like, are we actually doing it now for us?
No,
now?
we are. Yeah, we are.
We're doing that now for us
We're
now?
doing it now, yeah. Also, just a little PSA for your ears.
Ooh.
Green Chef is now owned by HelloFresh, and with a wider array of meal plans to choose from, there's something for everyone.
I love switching between the brands, and now my listeners can enjoy both brands at a discount with us. Go to greenchef.com/outside130 and use code outside130 to get $130 off plus free shipping. Go to greenchef.com/outside130. Use code outside130 to get $130 off plus free shipping. Green Chef. It's the #1 meal kit for eating well.
Thank you, Green Chef. Let's go back to the green yard
for
of
the
wedding.
What's the longest relationship either of you have been in outside of this one?
Turned 23 2 weeks ago.
You're young.
And the longest before this was like high school,
Right.
5 months.
So it didn't really mean
this
anything.
is it.
And then you?
I am 22,
Yeah.
and I was in a 2-year-long
Okay.
relationship in college. So, yeah,
And does this immediately feel like like this has more potential?
absolutely.
Great. Yeah, that's what happens. That's what
Absolutely.
happens. You meet someone, you're with someone for a while, then you meet someone later
Yeah.
that's like a better fit for you. And
Yep. And I think you learn and you grow, and sometimes it was hard for me to accept that person was just okay that they were not my person.
Sure.
But it was also hard to explain that when I first started dating him. I was like, this is just very different.
Yeah,
like you
yeah,
just
yeah.
kind of know when somebody's not your person.
Totally,
And
totally.
you have to accept that and be okay with that. But absolutely, I love this man right here.
Aw.
Oh,
Yeah.
That makes me so excited to meet my girlfriend eventually.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, she's gonna be so
I
surprised.
know.
Her name is
I'm
Raya.
rooting for you guys.
No, we met on. Well, I saw her on Raya.
Yeah.
I saw her on there.
the movie
So-
Raya, right? About
It's gonna
the
be great.
dragon?
No, the dating
wait,
app.
so
Maybe you should
For
you
celebs.
should podcast that. one
RQF.
day.
RQF.
That's a good
Okay.
idea.
And
Yeah,
show
I got-
her
I
when
got my
she
hey
first-
guys, I got my RQF on, but this time it's real.
Oh, good.
You have a cross on your wrist. Oh, and on your chest. Didn't see that. Are you religious as well?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
did you guys connect on that immediately?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that a requirement for you? Like religion, faith?
So it's crazy because I've kind of been in a growing transition phase of my life. We were just talking about this when we came over here. but yeah, I really was looking for that.
Were you both publicly identifying on your dating profiles as being religious, or did you just happen to find that commonality later?
No, both of us were.
You said that
both
on
of
it.
us did,
On
which
Hinge
was
it has that.
it was cool.
Oh, it just has an option of selecting like what you're.
Option there.
yeah,
That's cool. That's
it
cool.
does.
Yeah, but for me, it was like, with spirituality, if I'm a seeker of truth, so if there's truth out there, I want to know it, and like,
Cool.
no matter what it takes, like short of like doing things that'll hurt other people.
Sure,
but,
sure.
I want to get to know it, and so I look into the evidence for this faith alone. I looked into the evidence for a lot of other faiths, and then I looked into the logistics. So, what makes sense logically if God were real, he, she, it, and then I looked at the experiential realm of it, how people, if they actually apply this in their lives, do things happen. And so those three things kind of came about for me. I had a heart transplant when I was 10.
Whoa.
What the heck?
So I was kind of like, I think God's got a purpose for me.
That's interesting. What was
I
that
don't
like
know.
as a kid? That's so wild.
Insane. Yeah, I got sick with a virus. It attacked
Oh
my
my
heart.
God.
Whoa.
How old were you?
I was 10 years old in 2009.
And it was really quickly, you
It
were
was
like,
like a virus,
very
like
sick.
like a flu virus.
Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Wow.
So like 2 weeks go by, the symptoms went away except for the fatigue. And so I had like fever, nausea, vomiting, everything. And then a month, 2 months go by, the fatigue's still there. About to start football, Pee-wee football.
Jesus.
And moms have an actual instinct. I
Whoa.
think it's given from God, but moms know when something is wrong.
Man.
And so she said, Noah, we got to go get checked out one more time.
So
we
were you
went-
like doing football and you were just fatigued like
it
crazy?
was the day before football.
Whoa.
So if I would have gone out that field, I
Do you think you would have died?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Definitely would have collapsed. My heart was double the size it's supposed to be. Resting heart rate was 126.
Which
Yeah.
is crazy. It's supposed to be like 60 to 100.
You would know.
Yeah.
And like he's an athletic guy, so it's supposed
Sure.
to be 60s.
Okay, so what was the process like of getting
Resting athlete face.
a heart transplant? What was that like?
Loved every minute of it. I mean,
No, but like, where
Yeah.
was it a
Painless.
donor? Like,
So,
how do you know
yeah.
anything about
so
that?
a month, the day before football, my mom's like, there's something off. And then I went to Hopkins in Baltimore, which is where she works, which is
I know it.
It's
Yeah,
just
it's
such
crazy.
a beautiful story, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All these things falling into place. No.
That's cool.
And they did an echocardiogram of my heart and an EKG, and I was an end-stage cardiac failure. So I went to the PICU, the pediatric intensive care, for a month. 2 weeks in, they found a heart, and they were about to do it, but I had a blood clot, so we had to pass it up. Some people wait years for
Of
a
course,
heart.
and you got
so that's
one.
like a huge thing. We're like, oh my
Gee.
gosh. 2 weeks more go by, and then they're like, we don't want to keep you here. We're going to give you a pacemaker and keep you on the list, and
Fuck.
when we find a heart, we'll let you
10-year-old
know.
with it. What were you thinking? What was going through your little mind?
That was the first and only time I can think of that I cried myself to sleep. I
is-
remember the news when they came in. The doctor was like, because the whole time as a kid, I'm like, such
Totally.
a positive. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll be
I mean,
fine,
what do
I'll
you
be fine."
think? I mean, did you like feel like it was your fault or anything? Did you feel blame? Like
No,
guilt?
It was a lot of uncertainty. I was like, I don't even know what that means.
Like,
I was
those
like,
are just
transplant sounds has a
totally-
negative connotation.
Yeah.
Like,
So as a 10-year-old, do you also need another child's heart?
Yeah, that was my question
yeah.
too.
So 2 weeks go by, pacemaker. I'm getting wheeled into the OR, briefed and everything.
to give you a pacemaker.
To get the pacemaker to send me home. I'm not kidding. This is crazy. And we have people praying all over the
Yeah,
world.
of course,
Heart for
of
Noah.
course.
Heart for Noah. Doctor stops me in the middle and says, "You're not going to believe we found a heart down in Miami."
What?
They flew down private jet, got the heart, put in a cooler, flew back up. 7-hour surgery. Surgery was success. My parents were up all night. It was like right when Facebook was becoming a thing. My dad's like Facebooking
Going wild.
everything, and everyone's like, "Oh, remember
dad
that
loves
night?"
Facebook.
Huge
Oh.
boomer, big boomer.
Jeez.
Do you know
And-
anything about where the heart
and
came
so yeah, so like obviously it's up to the donor family
To decide.
and it's anonymous, like otherwise, like
Yes,
if they
yes,
don't do
yes.
anything.
Yeah.
And then they also make sure that the donor or that the recipient that they want to know.
Right,
Some
of
people are
course.
like, I don't want to know.
Don't want to know, right?
And
right,
for me,
right.
I'm like, I'm a
Yes,
truth seeker.
truth
so I'm
seeker.
like, come on, like what's going on here?
Yeah.
Like, who is this? And so it came from a baboon. No, I'm kidding. And I got a letter. I got a letter from the donor family through the hospital.
Wow.
They're kind of a middleman,
Uh-huh.
and it was vague.
Sure.
And it gave me just the first name, and then a little bit about them. And so I went all Dr. Google, and I Googled the first name. I Googled Miami. I Googled the date,
Whoa.
and did some investigating, and found an obituary of
Oh
a
my God.
small 9-year-old boy
Whoa.
on the back of his dad's motorcycle.
Oh,
He fell.
no.
Yeah, and it gets better. I wrote them letters a bunch, and I wrote a book
Sure.
called Heart for Noah as a little kid.
Oh, wow.
And sent it to all my friends, my friends, but also like my idols, like
Sure,
Tim
sure.
Tebow.
Uh-huh.
Like, yeah,
Heart for Noah.
yeah. And I never heard from the donor ever
Wow.
until quarantine.
What?
No way.
It was another Facebook thing, and so I got a unknown request on Facebook Messenger. I'm not a big Facebooker.
Sure.
Unlike
Not like your father.
My pops. Yeah. And so I don't check it often. And then
Yeah.
I saw like an icon with
Oh.
a notification. So I checked that, and there was, hey there.
Hi.
How's it
Hello.
going?
I might have to hurry it up.
Very pretty dress.
it's okay.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
so
After
excited.
this story, we'll
She
get
shook
out
her
of
head
here.
no, so don't worry about it.
And
No. Okay.
She hates
she
it.
wants in. And got the notification, looked at it, and then finally it said it was an unknown request, random name that looked kind of familiar,
Sure,
but I was
sure.
like, I don't know, because it was from the letter before.
Wow.
10 years or 11
Right, of
years
course,
before that.
of course.
And it said, hi there. This may seem strange.
Hi.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Hi there. That's it.
Hi
And
there.
I just knew.
And yeah, this may seem strange, but I believe you're my son's heart recipient.
Whoa.
Whoa. And then
And now we're
And
out.
did you
so
talk? Did you
that's
talk
all
more?
we have.
And
Or you don't want to share
and so
more?
I just didn't even reply. I was like,
Peace
"Ugh."
out.
I was
Leave me
like,
alone.
Okay, creep.
wrong number.
Leave me alone, lady.
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
No, you just talked and whatever.
And so yeah, we talked and we share the same faith, and it's just all this.
And you want to
crazy
meet this
thing.
person eventually.
And I looked at her profile picture after picture after picture of the boy that I saw.
Jeez, that
And then it's crazy. This will give you chills. At least it will for me. If you're thinking about it, picture after picture of the letters that I wrote her.
she posted them on
What?
Facebook, just
that-
like your
that
daddy.
I never saw.
Whoa.
That I never knew she got them because she never replied.
She never, but she was in.
But-
She
and
cared
they were
about
like
them.
they were like deep heart messages, like her being
Whoa.
like, "This blessed me so much." Like to see that Noah.
Wow.
But she never
Like,
responded.
She never responded.
She just maybe didn't
I
know
don't
how to
think-
respond.
I don't think she. Yeah.
No, I'm serious. I mean, that's an
No,
intense
exactly.
thing to
But that's what
respond
you
to.
meant, yeah.
Genuine. No, I meant genuinely. Like
I don't
maybe-
think she had the closure yet.
Right.
And so, actually, that day that she texted me, I like saw on her Facebook post. The day before that, she posted on Facebook, feeling at peace for the first time in almost 11 years.
Whoa.
So I guess she finally got a.
Damn, this is a
That's a-
cool story. Thank you so much for
Pretty
opening
crazy.
up about
Yes,
it.
thank you guys for having us.
And one
for
final
this.
question, just because I'm curious. Is your prognosis for the future like your heart's good, everything's good, or is there any like worries?
Yeah, so it's prophylactic care,
Sure.
preventative care.
Oh,
just
here we
making
go.
sure-
Here's Jamie.
Oh, baddie.
Hey, bitches.
Hey, it's Jamie and Emily. Okay, we're gonna give you each $1 and a sticker. Thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
sharing all
Oh,
this.
sure.
It was really
Sticker
amazing.
Thank you.
It was really, really
You
fantastic.
guys are awesome.
You were great
Thanks for
guests.
hosting
Truly,
us.
truly.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
All right.
Andrew, I'm so sorry. Just one more break. One more
Okay,
break.
it's just one ad, right? It's easy and good.
Uh-huh.
Thanks to Feel CBD. CBD isn't about what you feel, it's about what you don't feel. Stress, anxiety, pain, sleeplessness. CBD has become part of my life. I take it every night before I go to bed. I sleep soundly.
Yeah, you don't even wake up when I'm creeping around.
I sleep so soundly, and honestly, it helps Cole able to accomplish his goals.
Yeah, my nighttime missions.
Yeah, he goes on his missions, and he has succeeded on so many of them in a way that he never had before.
They're all online, my missions. I
Really?
call them, my nighttime e-missions.
Oh, interesting. Feels is a premium CBD that will help keep your head clear and feel your best. It's hassle-free, delivered directly to your door.
Place a few drops of Feels under your tongue and you feel the difference within minutes. The thing to remember about CBD is that finding your right dose is important. And everyone's dose is different.
In fact, Feels offers a free CBD hotline that helps guide your personal experience so that you find your perfect dose. The Feels customer service team is dedicated to making sure you get the best use of your CBD. Sometimes you don't know if CBD is right for you or how you can incorporate it into your life. You can call up Feels and they'll help guide you in that process. You talk to those people, right, Cole?
Yeah.
You've had some really stimulating conversations recently, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, then I fall asleep because I take it.
Joining the Feels monthly membership makes your self-care easy. You'll save money on every order, and you can pause or cancel anytime.
Anytime. Become a member today by going to feels.com/outside and you'll get 50%
50%
off your first order with free shipping. That's
That's
feals.com/outside to become a member and get 50% off. Taken off your first order with free shipping. Feels.com/outside.
Thank you guys. Back to episode wedding. Jamie and Emily, it's your turn.
Here comes the bride and
the groom. The bride and groom.
Oh my my gosh.
I'm Emily.
Emily.
Hello.
Emily Pine, E. Pine. I guess she's not
anymore.
connected anymore. That was her maiden name. I am Jamie Dick. And unfortunately, I'm actually, this time I'm losing the dick because.
Right. Oh.
That's
yes,
his last name.
yes, we're
I'm not
connecting
taking
now.
it.
It's like object, right?
Yes,
What is it?
yes. Object.
Object.
No,
Object?
Obja.
Wait.
Connect.
Connect.
What are
Sorry,
you
sorry.
saying?
I like word
I was wrong.
association.
Wait, was your last name always Connect?
No, it wasn't. So actually, Connect is my mother's maiden name.
His
So-
last name is Dick.
Yeah.
But you guys
Yeah,
are going
yeah.
with Connect now.
Yeah. So my,
'Cause I'm a teacher, so I can't have the last name Dick.
exactly.
right.
Yeah. I had to drop the
Makes
dick,
sense.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
But you know what's interesting is there's 2 dicks left, and they're right over there. And I was all my dad's brothers and
Yeah.
his family. They all changed their last name, and I was the
Wow.
last dick standing for a long time. Just me and my grandparents, and they're both in their 90s.
Wow.
And God bless their souls. I don't know how much time they have left.
Wow. I do, but I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah.
I'll leave that one
but if I hadn't gotten married today, which I am, fortunately I did get married.
I know. It's great news for us.
But yeah. So, anyways, long story short, it's just I was just me and them, and now, we're connected. We
that
connected
is
today.
cool. I
Yeah.
love the name Connect. It's really
Wow.
cool.
Yes, thank you so much.
For the listeners, they both look really lovely.
Oh, thank you.
Hey,
Emily
guys.
and Jamie, they both look great. The
Hey,
wedding.
these guys are great. I feel like people don't say that enough. Like, I gotta say this. I don't want to hog the mic too much, but
no,
seriously, you
this
guys,
is your wedding.
look, you guys are unbelievable, and I want to say this.
A glass.
I want to say this. What you guys do is amazing.
Thank
and I'm
you.
serious because it's out of the box. You guys think outside of the box. Like, I bet you have people on the street like, oh, why are these guys doing this? I bet they maybe you get some hate mail or something. I don't know. but dude, what you guys do is a dream.
Thank you,
Thank
Jamie.
you.
See, I'm not even. I'm a
No,
nut.
that means a lot.
I say nut shit, but this is serious.
No, that means a
You
lot.
guys-
And-
and my God, look at intern. He's so good.
He's great.
He's such a good boy.
He's a good boy, Jamie.
Yeah.
How long have you guys been together?
6 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Em, I'll let you answer some. I don't want to hog.
And how old are you guys?
I'm 25.
Okay.
Jamie's 24. He's turning 25 soon.
So did you
Okay.
meet like right out of high school, or did you go to the same high school, or what?
Right out of college for me.
No,
Oh, okay.
that's not true.
No. Sorry, not right out of
You
college.
were right
Sorry.
out of high school.
I was.
I was
yes.
in my
yes, I was.
sophomore year of
Yes, I
college.
was.
Okay.
Did you go to the same
Yes.
college?
No, we met through my sister.
Oh.
She was his boss at a summer camp.
Oh.
Hey, look at the DJ.
Oh, that's the DJ. We were wondering who that guy was.
Dude,
yeah.
you got to meet him. He's come here, DJ. Here, DJ. You tell them really quick about your YouTube channel. This guy's a YouTuber.
I have a YouTube channel. It's Chris-O-Matic, like
Okay.
Automatic, but with Chris.
Okay.
I just got 100 subscribers. What I do is I play games,
Oh,
and
cool.
I voice
Ooh.
act in it.
Great.
And then I do that. I try to have a good time for the community, for just people, and I'm family friendly and clean. So everyone can watch, which is apparently rare on YouTube for gamers. So, yeah. But I'll let you guys get to it,
Okay.
and I'll be around, of course.
We'll
no
dance
problem.
with you later.
Thank you, DJ.
Thank you, DJ.
Yeah, you guys have lots of my friends watch you guys.
Oh,
too.
that's
yeah.
cool.
Em's got your shirt, your merch.
Yeah, I have one of the
She wears it
shirts.
at bed every
Why
night.
didn't you wear it today?
I know
should
she
have.
should have. Yeah. Yeah.
should've
I
worn-
have the yellow one.
Dude, Cole Hersch. I didn't know who Cole Hersch was. Like, I hear Cole Hersch, unbelievable. Like, I love the name, dude. Such a good name. Like, dude, the duo of you boys is.
Yeah.
So
I-
actually, let's talk about this.
Okay.
What are some things you really like and value in each other?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, really.
I'll
I'm curious. I'm really curious.
go first. So I think Emily and I, we work well together.
Mm-hmm.
It's like fire and brimstone. No, just kidding. Sorry. It's no, we work well together. It's I tend to talk too much, I think, and sometimes I say things I probably shouldn't say. But Emily is a little bit more reserved at times, but not when you get to know her, But I think we balance each other out. One of my favorite qualities about Em is she's patient. She's a really good listener. She's very empathetic. She cares a lot about a lot of social justice issues, that kind of thing. And I think she's really helped shape my worldview, which is really, especially coming out of college, But high school. I'm sorry, and she's high maintenance. Just kidding. She's not high maintenance. Do you see Daddy Dick over there? Look at he's looking.
I do see Daddy Dick.
Look
I
at that
do.
Daddy Dick. Hi, Daddy. Look at Daddy Dick. Hey, there's JP. He changed his last name to John Paul. John Paul. Dad, come say hi.
Oh my gosh, Daddy
I'll
Dick.
let Em.
Daddy.
Yeah, wait. Dad, just say hi really quick to the people.
Hey.
Hello, people.
Congratulations to your son and your new daughter-in-law.
Amen.
That's very, very exciting.
Aren't they beautiful?
Yes, a
Yeah.
beautiful couple.
They're really good at what they do, Dad.
Beautiful.
You too. You're good at what you do, which is have this great time.
Okay.
Thank you, JP.
I'll get back to her. Sorry,
Okay.
I mean to interrupt.
No,
I'm
no,
sorry,
it's okay.
Andrew.
No, this is your beautiful day with all these lovely people. Okay, so Emily, and let's hear some stuff about Jamie.
Jamie is very funny,
Mhm.
which I don't know. Like
It's
when
true.
we were up there, I didn't realize how many people were there, and I was
More
looked over
weird.
and I was like, oh, why are all these people here? And like Jamie, just when he started making jokes, it helped calm me down.
It helped calm you down. That's nice.
Yeah.
So Jamie's funny. What one more quality?
He's very, very kind, and he seems very crazy and like he can't be serious, but he cares so much about everybody.
Great.
And likes to get deep with people right away.
Cool. We've never asked that before at a wedding, but I just thought, that's a nice thing to ask, and see what brings you guys together.
Yeah.
You guys should. I would love to get Joe Dick over here. The master Dick. He's so funny. He's crazy.
He actually, you should talk to him. He has crazy ghost stories.
He's crazy ghost stories.
Ooh, I want some ghost stories.
You seem to be really into making these dick jokes. Are you sad that you're no longer going to be able to make them about your own name?
I am. I have a character that I play called a Dick Kid, and I have a podcast actually. It's called Dick Kid Saves the World. It's not that great. It's okay. We talk about hip hop mainly.
Okay.
So there's a guy. We have a subgenre of the show. Well, actually, it's weird. I have 5 episodes out now, and one of them is the first one is a journalist for Vice named Ben Anderson. He's a really interesting guy. That's just like an interest that I have.
Sure.
But then the other ones are just segments of me and this guy White Gold do, and he's a rapper, and he does he has 2 songs with Eminem. Yeah, so he's a nice guy. His name's Bobby, and we have like a subgenre of the show where we just kind of nerd out. We're both kind of
Yeah, he almost came to the wedding.
He did.
Eminem?
No. That would be a dream.
Jamie would die.
I'm a huge Eminem fan. And
You're not a Justin Timberlake fan? You look and act like him.
I'm
that's
not
funny.
anymore.
Oh, not
Free
anymore.
Britney.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm free.
is
I'm
he an-
team free Justin.
Is
but-
he? Is Justin anti-vaxxer or no?
Oh yeah. He's an
He's
anti-vaxxer.
for anti-vaxxers,
Him and his
I think,
wife,
yeah. Fortunately.
Jessica Biel, I think.
Okay, and what do you both do for work?
Well, I make tables.
Are you the wood guy who makes tables?
I do. Well, so there's a bunch of us here.
He made the arch.
It's also mainly in the.
You made the arch? Aw.
We did, yeah.
Nice.
I know you guys are on the West Coast,
Yeah,
right?
Los
so
Angeles,
we
yeah.
mainly usually do like DMV sort of area. Just
Okay,
'cause
I figured.
shipping.
Yeah, no. But
But yeah, so I work with. I was a social media manager for a chiropractor in the beginning of this year, and he was getting into some things that were not good.
really?
So I was handling his DMs and that kind of thing.
Did your chiropractor get canceled?
No, he didn't, and he's actually only gained recognition since I left him. He just cracked Rico Nasty. So that's
Cracked him.
interesting. But
Wait, is he like a chiropractor for rappers?
He's trying to be one of those
Yes.
TikTok doctors.
Yeah,
you
he
know?
does.
So funny.
Rock 9. He's got Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates is coming to
That
get
is
cracked
so
by him.
funny
so,
to be
A celebrity cracker.
celebrity cracker. Yeah.
Okay, so you transitioned out of that into the woodworking.
I did, yeah. And so because our friend who's here, he was my old youth pastor, and he quit and started a woodworking company.
Jesus style.
Jesus style, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Woodies.
Oh, Woody's, okay.
And no dick intended. But so essentially
Last day he can use.
yeah. So he essentially, we look at Lincoln right there.
Oh, what a thinker.
Cute, yeah.
He's got our
Funny.
sticker on his
Yeah.
suit.
He's so good.
Oh my God, he jumps into the water. No, he has our sticker on his suit. What a cute kid. Okay, and then Emily, what do you do?
I'm a teacher.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned that earlier.
Yeah.
What kind of kids?
I teach special ed.
Oh, wow.
Kids with emotional disabilities.
Emotional.
Yes.
That's interesting. So no mental disabilities, just emotional.
Mostly trauma. Some
Wow.
of them will have oh, I thought he did jump in. Some of them will have really bad ADHD or ODD, which is oppositional defiance disorder.
Whoa.
So they just refuse everything.
And what age of kids?
I did teach 3rd grade. Now I teach kindergarten.
We applaud you for your work. It's a very difficult
thanks
job.
for doing
Yeah,
that.
thank you. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Sure. It can be fun as well.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I was just gonna say, I wish there was unlimited time.
I know,
There are
so
literally
many good people.
There are so many nutcases.
I can tell. I can
here.
tell.
Look at these nuts. And
Who should we get next? Tell us.
I
who we
really
get
think we
next.
should get my grandpa.
Yeah, I think
I
let's get
really
your
think,
grandpa.
and I'm gonna get him for you.
Okay.
In a bit.
Okay.
Whenever you need me to go. Again, thanks so much, guys. You guys are
course,
awesome,
of
and
course.
Yeah, I can't believe you guys came all the way.
And I love.
Here.
I think one of the things I love about you guys is I love the way you guys work off of each other. Like you kind of help orchestrate the conversation, and then Cole, he's got these funny jabs, man. It's just so funny, and I really admire that about you guys because my humor is more weird. Like I do weird stuff and get naked and that kind of thing.
Yeah, we saw earlier.
Yeah, you did?
Yeah, we saw you. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Like yesterday in the shower.
Oh,
we saw that.
Good. It's fine with me.
It was funny though, man. It was really funny.
Really physical
it's
humor.
fine. Yeah,
really physical humor.
I'd like for the intern to join in if possible. We could have some fun with him. No, but in all seriousness, no. You guys are awesome, and I love the way that you guys. You guys just really orchestrate. You orchestrate this thing really well, and I think that's the word, pioneering. These boys are pioneering.
Whoa.
This new landscape, and I don't mean in a like a white supremacist. Like they're not colonizing anything.
There were a lot of people of color doing this before us, and we kicked them out of there.
Right, but what I mean by is they're pioneering new landscape that has never been touched. It's untouched.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So,
well, we appreciate the genuine compliment, and we want to say your energy fits very well with our thing. So thank you.
Of course, and thanks so much for doing it. And I'll get my grandpa for you.
Okay, you go get your grandpa.
So I'll go get him right now.
Let us give you $1 and a sticker.
Thank you.
We have to do that.
I will do that.
It's a big day for you. Congratulations. I hope the stress of a wedding is kind of over and you're just going to have fun from here on out.
I hope so too.
Okay. I think so. Just enjoy your people.
We have to coordinate getting this dick because if they lose,
the final dick.
Go get Joe Dick. All right, so here he goes, and here he is.
Wow.
And the man, the myth, the legend, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much. And they even gave us $1. So
yeah, of course. Thank you so
much.
Papa,
come on here, and
thank you guys.
We're gonna get you started.
Wow. Thank you.
Hello.
Just sit down. We just talk to people. You'll see, sir. First of all, what's your name?
Joe Dick.
Joe Dick. How are you?
It's D-I-C-K.
D-I-C-K.
Okay.
Good to know.
I figured.
Who figured?
We've
heard. So you're the grandfather of the groom.
That's right.
Congratulations,
Jamie.
To you.
Used to be Jamie Dick.
Jamie Dick.
Yes.
How do you feel about him abandoning the dick?
Pardon?
How do you feel about him abandoning the dick?
That's fine. It's a good choice. She's elementary school teacher.
Yeah.
The name has a
got a good vibe.
fuzzy connotation.
Gotta do it for the kids.
It's happened before in the family.
Yeah.
When you get married.
I've heard that. I heard that you're one of the last ones.
Who?
You. I heard that you're one of the last ones with that name because everyone keeps abandoning it.
No, we got two.
A couple others?
Still two
still.
Schinsky family sons. Yeah.
We've also heard that you have some ghost stories.
Ghost stories. Oh yeah, we have real ghosts.
Oh yeah.
And Halloween is coming up.
That's true.
Yeah.
So what are the ghosts? Where they live?
Moving into this house, built in 1805 after I retired from the Navy.
Okay.
The place showed up in Washington Post in a Sunday paper, and my wife saw it and went down, and they showed us a house that had not been lived in for 17 years.
Whoa.
Built in 1805.
Wow.
And there are 60 acres with it. We said, no, I'm not interested in 60 acres. It hadn't been lived in for 17 years.
It's a long time.
And the reason why is all the neighbors knew why.
Oh my gosh.
Because it was haunted.
Uh-oh.
We bought the house.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Not knowing anything
I
about
said it has possibilities.
Okay.
At that point, no, we did not know anything.
Didn't know anything about the ghost.
Previous owners and the guy who sold it to us, a real estate guy, he did some fixing up in this 1805 house, and his wife wouldn't move in. So that was a clue.
Wow.
This sounds like the plot to Haunting on Hill House.
It sounds like a movie or something.
Yeah, it sounds like that Netflix.
Yeah.
Sounds like the setup to
that.
Okay,
so the night before.
So the night before we moved in, our son was down working with us, and he was going to stay while the rest of the family is up helped move us down. The carpenter, who's a neighbor, said, Jeffrey, you don't want to stay in that house by yourself.
What?
And Jeffrey said, I'll have my dog with me. He said, that's not what I'm talking about. So all the neighbors knew.
That's insane.
And everybody stayed away. And this was the early 80s. And all that through that time of the 70s,
sure.
Lots of drugs.
Sure.
You would not want to do drugs in a haunted house.
Oh, man.
No.
Let me tell you.
You wouldn't want to do anything in a haunted house.
So anyway, we have a daughter who is here who's sensitive, and she said, we can do spirit releasement.
Mm-hmm.
So he got a guy from California, came out, said, here's the deal. He does training in that spirit releasement. So our daughter, who's a minister at the time, was the medium. If you saw ghosts,
Right.
she played that part
Okay.
and spoke out. They don't want to go.
Right.
So you tell them what you're here for, what we're going to do. We had 16 people in the group.
Oh my god.
And you get, then you tell them what you're going to do and say, who will participate? And one man spoke up. His name was Sam.
Is this a spirit?
Spirit.
Oh,
No,
spirit.
No, we're talking spirit now.
Okay.
Spoke
She's-
up like you're-
she's doing the ghost thing now. My
Okay.
daughter's doing
Whoa.
the ghost thing.
So he's talking through her?
He's talking through her. She goes out, exactly. She goes out and says, here's what we're going to do, and who would like to participate? And the word came back, we are 13.
13 ghosts.
Then the conversation started
Whoa.
with this one person, Sam, who was a slave on the property,
Whoa.
died in, I asked him, when did you die? 1792.
Before the house even was built.
That's right.
Right.
This is property.
1805, yeah, big
on
property.
On the property.
Big property, yeah.
1,500 acres,
Yeah.
Point Lookout State Park.
Got it.
Was all that was owned by that family, the Richardson family.
Whoa.
So here's what. So how did you die? Was thrown from a horse, broke neck. So I said to him, what did you grow here, Sam? Taters, tobacco, and beets.
Whoa.
Sam, I'm asking through her.
You're
meeting.
asking questions.
yeah.
What have you been doing all this time? He says, I wander the fields.
Whoa.
Well, he didn't tell anything. He didn't say anything more about that. And
Right.
we had to move on and say, okay, here's what we're going to do. How many are you?
13, right?
And then we went through the process of releasing
For each
them
one?
to the light.
Whoa. Were they
No,
all?
no, all together.
Oh, all together.
One group, 13
Were they
went
all?
up.
Were they all slaves?
No, we don't know.
You don't. All you talked
didn't
to
pay
is Sam.
attention to that at that time.
And then,
Well,
had your daughter?
5 years later.
Well, you're living there for 5 years then.
No, we've been there for 36.
No, but I'm saying,
38.
so 5 years after this,
5
you're
years
living there that
after
whole time and no problems,
yes,
right?
and we went, a child was born to one of our children, and out in Denver. We went out there and left them for a week, and I had a young lady from the college, St. Mary's College, come down and stay because we had animals.
Right.
And feed the animals. And I came back a week later alone. My wife stayed for another week. And she wasn't there, and I called her up and said, Rosemary, what happened? Why aren't you here? She says, I have to come down and talk to you. Well, she came down, told me that she came in on Saturday. On Tuesday, she was being bothered by what seemed like children in spirit.
Whoa.
Lots of them.
Whoa.
Turned out to be the children of the family, the original family. The Richardsons.
Wow.
Lavinia Richardson had 11 girls, one boy.
Whoa.
One of the girls was mentally disturbed, and the mother nursed, obviously, and 3 of the sisters nursed them, helped to nurse them. So there must have been a lot of children, and they had a lot of slaves. Yeah, friends of ours in the prayer group said, Joe, looks like our work is not finished here.
Whoa.
So we set up a first, since we had training now.
Sure.
So now we
Do it again?
did it ourselves. And this time we really faced the issue. Mama was still there with all the
She wanted to kill
grandchildren.
children.
All taking care of the children. Everybody was still there. There are 25 of them.
Oh my gosh.
And Mama was sitting there, and my vision was, in my head and heart, Mama sitting there like Whistler's mother. This is my house.
Mm-hmm.
If we didn't fix it up, it would not be anybody's house. It would be gone.
Whoa.
This is now my house. And this went on for 10 minutes through a mediator the same way, going back and forth.
Just get a little closer. This is a really intense part of the story.
At that point, we just did it. That you've got to go up to the light now. It's over here. And there still was a lot of resistance, but eventually slammed the table at her. I'm the mister of this house now,
Wow.
and you must leave.
Wow. And they left.
Hasn't been anything since.
Hasn't been anything since.
Right, it's clearer.
And was there a...
But not the world outside, on the property.
Sure.
Right.
Just here.
Just
because the slaves were not buried in the graveyard, which is there. The families buried in the graveyard. They were buried out in the forest.
Wow.
And a neighbor who owns that land is a conservationist. He's also a deer hunter. He says, Joe, when I'm up in my tree stand, I know I'm not alone here.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much for sharing all that.
Wow, great story.
Ghosts are real.
Ghosts are real.
Yeah.
And if you haven't seen the ghost story with Whoopi Goldberg, see it.
I've
It's
seen it.
real.
All right. You're going to be the final guest of the episode, so I just want to ask you, do you have any final thoughts or words for Jamie and Emily and their new life together?
Yes. I was just speaking to one of my granddaughters a few minutes ago saying, what's important about marriage is that you are two people. In marriage, you become one flesh. The whole thing about life is one. God is one. We are called to be united. In a Search for God, the Edgar Casey material, the first chapter in the Search for God, 2 volumes of it. First chapter is cooperation. And that's what we're called to do. You cooperate with one another, and you begin that with the marriage.
Right.
It starts a new generation. You have children. You learn that, how to get along with each other in a family, then in church, and then in school, and then in community.
So it's all the same lesson over and over.
That's growing. There's progress to it, and that's what soul growth's all about.
Wow.
Interesting.
Well, thank you so much. We're going to give you $1 and a sticker.
My God. All right.
Yeah, we have to do it. And then that's going to be the end of the episode, so we can all just wave it together and say good luck to Jamie and Emily.
Good luck, Jamie and Emily.
And thank you for
Good luck,
having us.
Jamie and Emily.
All right.
Yeah, wonderful. We give you great joy this day.
Hey, I just didn't see you there.
Oh, I saw you the whole time.
I was in the wedding from the show.
Yeah. We stuck around there. We got some dinner. Well, we waited for dinner.
Oh, right.
We waited for it, but then we decided...
It didn't really work out. We had a long drive back to D.C.
We were too tired.
And then we somehow got 3 tickets on the way back to D.C.
Oh, that's right.
But we didn't even realize it, but I guess we didn't know. But D.C. has all these automated tickets that you get just for driving around. I don't even think we were really speeding. I don't know what we were doing, but... On our Enterprise thing, we got charged for 3 tickets, driving tickets. I don't know why. It's so weird.
Yeah.
So most of the money from the wedding went to those tickets. Thanks, guys.
So thanks, Jamie and Emily, for paying off our tickets.
It wasn't most of it. They paid us $100,000 to do that wedding.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was really cool of them. And the tickets were only $50,000. So we only had to spend half of the budget.
Yeah, we were driving really fast.
It was really fast. Hey, we hope your guys' marriage is still going well. Your whole family was awesome. We're so happy and honored to be a part of it, truly. It was really a lot of fun. And, I hope you guys are happy with what we made for you. And for everyone else watching who doesn't know them, which is probably most of the people watching this proportionally, we hope you got good. Look, my dogs are playing. It's so cute, actually. All right. Thanks for watching or listening. Have a good night or morning. Bye.
Hasta luego.
Buy tickets to our live show in LA. It's going to be savage.
Podcast, but outside. At a wedding.
The groom's hoomsh stole wedding.